Hello, I'm Fiona. I'm one of the vets at the Chestnut Vet Group, and this is Daisy. And Daisy's cut her pad, and today we need to put a bandage to keep it nice and protected. So the first thing we need to put on Daisy's foot is a protective layer so the bandage doesn't stick to her cut pad. We're then going to put some cotton wool in between her toes. And remember, if your dog has a dew claw, to pop some cotton wool up there as well. The next layer is a soft layer, and we've put it over the front here and back again. And then we wrap that soft layer around the foot, like so. Now, to keep this bandage on Daisy's foot, we're extending it up just above her carpus here, the wrist, so it's got a small anchor to keep it on once she starts moving around. And as I'm placing the bandage on, I'm making sure each layer overlaps the next layer by about 50%. Now the next layer looks a little bit more like a proper bandage, but again, I'm not pulling this really tight. You can see there's a lot of give in this, but I don't want it to feel uncomfortable for Daisy, or worse still, constrict her blood flow. So I'm just going to place it over with a little bit of tension so it hopefully doesn't fall off once she's more mobile. And again, I'm wrapping this round, each layer overlapping the next layer and going above that carpus to anchor it on her foot. Now the last layer is something called vet wrap. It's a protective layer to go on the outside, and it's got a lot of give here. It's very important that when you place this, you do not pull this really tight, because it will contract down on the patient and will become very uncomfortable, and over time can actually stop the blood flow to your pet's foot. So this last layer, you just want to place over, again, the same as all the other layers, placing a small amount backwards and forwards just over the bottom of the foot. Again, I'm not pulling this tight, I'm just placing it. And then wrapping round to make sure you've got full coverage of the foot. And as I'm placing each layer, again, I'm just overlapping so we've got complete coverage of the bandage underneath. As I wrap round, again, I've gone over the carpus so that it stays on. And what I'm also going to do is just place a little bit extra over each foot, over the bottom of the foot, just so that when Daisy's walking, she hopefully won't break through the bandage, and it gives full protection to that cut pad underneath. There we go, good as new.